So right here I just have my niece spray painting the chair silver. So yeah, that's just what she's doing. She had a little difficult time with the trigger. Next time I should get the one that you pull so it'll be easy for her. So yeah, she just spray painting and she should be done soon. So right here I'm just cutting the fabric. I've measured my chairs, added a few inches, and doubled it so I can make sure I have enough for both chairs. This is curly fleece that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm just cutting it straight up, and then I'm going to be dyeing it next. My niece is going to help me do that. So this is a fabric dye that I'm using. It's Rit fabric dye, synthetic, frost gray, and super pink.
Okay, I'm scared for you to do this. Look at this.
So right here I'm adding the dye to the pot. It's 21 quarts, and I'm measuring it by the cap, and we put 14 of capfuls in there. So right here I have a little sample piece. I just cut a little corner. I'm gonna dip it in the color just so I could you know, test the color before I put the whole piece of fabric in. Okay, so here I took the piece of fabric out and I'm just trying to see the color that it's gonna be. It dries a lot lighter, so this probably would have basically still been like white with a little bit of pink. So just put it back in there just so it could deepen up some more.
So, what kind of color is it? Red or pink? Yo guys, comment down below if it's red or pink.
As you can see, my niece wants to be a YouTuber, so I thought that part was cute, so I just left it in. But right here, I'm taking the fabric and I am going to slowly put it into the pot. So yeah, just taking it little by little, and with the spoon, or you know, a big spoon or spatula, just slowly dipping it in there, making sure that it's all covered.
So can record me?
Yeah.
So guys, this is how you mash. Y'all don't know how to say mash, so this is why y'all gonna mash it down. Say mash it down. Okay, everybody hears it? Can't hear you.
So right here she's just stirring it. It says to continuously stir it for 30 minutes. Yeah, so just do so. Keep stirring it, keep stirring it. So this is the fabric after we let it sit for like 30 minutes. It's still light, so I'm gonna put it back in for a little bit longer. We're at the final point. It's probably been sitting on the stove for over an hour. We put 14 caps in.
Yeah.
This big 21 quart. Okay, so now we're gonna take this to the tub and rinse it out and hang it up and let it dry. So here I am, just dumping stuff out in the tub, and I'm going to rinse it thoroughly. This took me a few minutes because it's kind of hard to get all the dye out. So you just want to rinse it until the water runs clear. So this is what it kind of looks like as I'm rinsing the dye out. It's very bright. It looks like deeper than my first swatch. So just keep rinsing until the water runs clear. So I forgot to get a picture of the fabric after I dyed it. So here's a gray chair that I'm working on. So I piece of foam. I'm gonna reinforce the cushion because these chairs are old, so the cushion is ate away. I'm using a glue gun to hold the cushion to the seat. I only use that on one though. I got that foam from Hobby Lobby, and it was 30% off. This right here coming up is a staple gun I got from Lowe's, very cheap, and Staples, very cheap. Make sure they're the same size or they're compatible with each other. And then I have a glue gun that I'm using to put the foam on the chair, stick it on so it stays in place. But I only use that for one chair. So here I go right here, just stretching the foam out, trying to make sure it covers the whole chair and then some. And that's why I added a few inches to the chair. I told her I needed 80 inches of fabric, even though the chair only measured 74 to cover the whole thing. So that gave me 6 more inches, just a pull and tug. You just rather be, safe than sorry. So I'm just fitting it right here. It had a couple dark spots on it. I guess I didn't dye it correctly. It had a couple dark spots, so I was trying to conceal that, or else I would have just did the whole thing in one. But I actually tried to do that to the pink chair, and it didn't work out. So you're gonna have to cut it. So yeah. Oh yeah, make sure you have some scissors too. I forgot to say that in the supply list too. Scissors. You definitely need scissors. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just tightening the fabric on the chair and pulling it taut, and then I'm just clipping it into place with the staple gun. And you want to make sure that it's kind of that it's very tight and there's no wrinkles in the back. You don't want to staple it with wrinkles, because that's how the chair is going to end up. Okay, so right here I'm just taking the scissors and I'm trimming the excess fabric off. It was too much to try to fold over and conceal. The good thing about this fabric is that it's easy to conceal since it's the curly fur. So it's very easy, just cutting that off. And then I'm going to fold it over to the back and staple it close together. So it'll practically be seamless. Right here, I'm just pulling it taut, turning it over, and then just stapling it all the way down. Okay, so after I have it all stapled down and it looks seamless, I'm going to do the seat next. Here I am just pushing down the foam cushion. I used the glue to put it on, but it wasn't necessary. I didn't use it on the pink chair, so I'm just fitting the fabric to the seat, trying to play with it, see how I like it, since mine does have spots on it. I ended up not minding the spots in the end. I still might take some color remover to remove them, make them a little lighter so they can blend, or I just might take the dye and kind of do like a pattern with it to give it a little dimension. So right here I'm just stapling the fabric in, making sure it's tight and it's seamless. When you staple it, you want to make sure there's no wrinkles when you staple it, because if you staple it with wrinkles, that's the way that it's going to end up. So yeah, just stapling it, turning it around, doing the same to the other side, pulling it taut. You don't want loose fabric. And right there where the seat and the back of the seat meet, I think I'm going to take fabric glue and put it together, because I did try to staple it in after I was done doing the rest of the chair, and it wouldn't go through the cushion. So I think I'm gonna just take some fabric glue and just do it like that. So again, I'm stapling the bottom of the chair, as you see, playing with it, pulling it tight. So yeah.
Bye.